Now, your exclusive 7 Storm Team forecast.
And welcome back. What an interesting week of weather we had. We started with the freezing rain and temperatures in the 20s, and then we warmed up and had some thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms at that. But I think next week is going to be a lot more tranquil. And right now outside on the Sleep Tight Sky Cam, you can see mostly cloudy out there is what we're dealing with. And as we check out the current temperatures today, it felt a lot colder than it's been feeling. The last several days were no longer in the 60s or anything like that. We did top out at about 42 degrees here in Quincy. A bit warmer to the south there around St. Louis, 62 degrees. The warmer air did stay to the south, but you can see the colder air is beginning to intrude across the region, and that will be the trend as we go through the next several days. Satellite radar imagery right now shows some cloud cover across the tri-states. We do think this is going to break down a bit as we go through the overnight hours and through your day on Sunday, and we do have some rain showers here across the southeastern half of the viewing area, the very extreme southeastern half of the viewing area, and those were producing some heavier showers earlier this evening, but now that's beginning to skirt on down towards the southeast and occasionally mixing in with some light snow and some wintry precip. You can see there as temperatures are beginning to fall into the 30s. Right now it is 30 at the airport in Quincy. Fair skies, a few clouds out there, 66% relative humidity, and a breezy wind out of the north right now at about 14 miles an hour. Region wide, we are seeing the temperatures beginning to decline now. We're about 41 in St. Louis, 23 on up towards Des Moines, 9 in Minneapolis, and all this cold air is going to begin sinking into the tri-states as we go through the day tomorrow. And a closer look at temperatures across the general tri-states area, 25 in Fort Madison, 29 now we've fallen to in Quincy. Now this is the temperature forecast as we go through the overnight hours, and watch, the temperatures will go down into the 20s. We're expecting lows to bottom out in the around 20 degrees tonight, 31, 32 for our high tomorrow, so about 10 degrees colder than what we saw today. And then we watch temperatures on your Sunday and Sunday night going into Monday morning, falling back into the teens. So it's going to be feeling somewhat chilly out there as we go through the day tomorrow, and then even on Monday and Tuesday, even colder yet as colder air begins to infiltrate the tri-states. And here's a look at the forecast in motion. Now we're going to start this. You can see there are some snow flurries and showers across the region, and those begin to skirt out pretty quickly to the southeast, and we are left with generally clear skies as we go through the day on Monday, and we will watch a few flurries begin to just clear skies on Monday. That is, in terms of precipitation, maybe some clouds out there, but I do think that most of the precipitation is going to be very light if we do see any. You can see that coming in from the northeast there on Monday, some light flurries. Mostly cloudy tonight, 20 degrees, a north wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour, and then on your Sunday, 32 for a high tomorrow. Partly cloudy, a few flurries out there, a north wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, and your 7-day forecast calls for clearing skies by midweek. But check this out, temperatures certainly going to be a lot colder than we're accustomed to. Highs only making it up into the 20s on Wednesday and Thursday. We do see a slight rebound by the end of the week as we make it into the 30s again on Friday and back up to about 32 this time next week. So temperatures are going to remain relatively stable as we go through the week, although it will be a lot colder than what we are used to, below average certainly, and dry weather is expected. We do have some exciting news to share. You have the opportunity to become a National Weather Service storm spotter just by logging on to KHQA.com. You can get all the information about this. On Monday, March 3rd, the St. Louis National Weather Service Forecast Office will visit John Wood Community College, and during its visit you will have the opportunity to become a certified storm spotter. You can also win this storm shelter made by Hannibal Concrete Supplies, and all you have to do to learn more about it is log on to KHQA.com/storm-spotters. It's completely free, and the entire 7 Storm team will be there as we get closer to March. Definitely want to think about coming out to that and learn a lot more about severe weather, especially given that severe thunderstorm we saw across portions of the tri-states just the other day that did produce that tornado. So we are beginning to enter the severe weather season.
It's times like this where you realize you can't underestimate the importance of storm spotters.
Right, it's certainly correct. And another thing that I was talking to Ross about last weekend is that even if you don't use the information to report storm reports to the National Weather Service, you can still use it just, be safe yourself and know how to spot these storms and actions to take to protect yourself and property.
All right, thanks, Jared.
Yep.